Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey guys, it's Amanda.
I love how we just started the episode and I had an eyelash in my eye. Like, emergency start over.
Girl problems.
It wanted to wait until we hit record.
It's like, hi, mommy.
Literally. I missed you so much, my sis.
I know. It's been the longest week of my life.
I know. I was away in Arizona on a work trip. And sorry, guys, that we were late getting out an episode last week. I had to tend to business, honey. But I will say I did get to do some fun things outside of it. I went axe throwing.
I saw you ate.
Girl. I was terrified to do axe throwing.
I'm worried I might
I always
get myself.
Yeah, like I was afraid of like the ricochet. Like you would hit the wall and then it would bounce back and it would be like freak accident and like this is not how I want to go out.
That is an awful way to go.
The other thing I was afraid of was I didn't realize this till like got up to bat and it was my turn, but like I have really long hair. And when you put the axe behind you over your shoulder, I was like, what if my hair gets in the way of the axe and like I chop my head or like, you know, because you kind of got to do it with force.
See, I'm thinking like, what if it's too heavy and I can't swing it?
It's
And
not.
then I hit someone else?
It's not too heavy for you. Girl, come on. I seen you work out. First of all, it is just like light.
The head of it
It's
just
like-
looks very heavy.
Like
It's
a heavy hammer.
I'm thinking it's like, you know,
No, it's not that serious.
get
but
into
like,
wood.
I'm just saying, if you have long hair, like bring a hair tie. You
Let them know.
That was the scariest part, but
You
I
know
was
what we
shocked
should
at how
do,
good
though?
I was at it.
Just because you're talking about axe throwing, you
Yeah.
know when people like go to a place and they just like ruin shit and like wreck shit?
Oh, those rooms where they smash, like a smash room.
We should do that.
I think we should do that, and we should record it and
Let
vlog
us know if you guys
it.
want that.
Yeah, and I feel like there's like some things that I need to get out.
Honestly, I would bring people I hate and like bring their face and like put it on something. And, no, that's
You're
so
like,
much.
I have the people in mind. There's a list.
I have a list. Let me know if you guys want to see
I
it.
actually have done it one time many years ago.
Oh, was it fun?
When I was, yes, but like I wasn't, so I was on an assignment, like as a journalist, I was interviewing, I was at an event with the Property Brothers, you know, the Property Brothers.
Yep.
So it was like a real estate event. So it was like construction and stuff. So because the theme was construction, they gave like all the journalists like hard hats and these like glasses and they had us go like smash things. But like I had to be professional, you know, like I had to do it.
Like,
I had to
it
be
was
cute.
cute. It was
with
cute.
I had to be cute with it. So like now I'm like, if I go with you, we gonna tear shit up.
Honestly, like I think that's a great idea for a first date because I need to know how like I need to see how. So much aggression going on for me. I don't know if I want to see you again.
I have a face that I would love for both of us. I'm sure that you would co-sign the face I got.
I already. I see. I have two people in mind. I don't know. I have two people in mind
for me.
Okay. So
But
there's one
yes.
that's like for us.
Yes. And there's one for me that's also for you because I know that you've been waiting.
Girl,
for
I will go to town on that shit.
Every time Amanda doesn't like someone in my life, she goes, "Can I key their car yet? When can we do it?" Like,
I just really want to key someone's
this
car.
is all a joke, by the way. Like she's not actually. If your car is keyed, it wasn't Amanda.
Yeah, like I would never key someone's. I like the idea of it,
Right.
but I would never do it because
Yeah.
one, like I think about karma. Like I would hate if that's done to me.
Yes.
And two, I'd rather just send dog shit to your house.
Yes, there are people who like actually do that, or they send like bugs and things, like they can unleash things at your front door. That is really crazy.
Yeah, that's something I would do. Like I would do like the poop.
Yeah.
I would do like that's
Yeah,
like
just an inconvenience, but like nothing damaging.
honestly, if someone did that to me, I'd be like, oh, someone forgot to clean up after
Like,
the dog, and
someone
I just
loves
throw
me
it
this
out.
much. Oh, that's
See, I
true.
would like not pay it any mind. I would think someone dropped it.
Yeah, but you can get like not just like regular dog
Yes,
poop.
you can
like,
get different animals.
like large ass poop and leave it.
I'd be so mad.
That's so crazy and unhinged. Like who
Property
came
manager
up
would
with
hear
this
from me real quick.
business? Somebody must really. Honestly, for me, it's like karma will get them.
But also like jokes on you because I have a ring.
Yes, my doorbell will. Yeah, but it's like the service is delivering it, not
It's
you.
true. Girl,
But
I
yeah.
will figure out if AI is great right now. I will put that person's face.
Honestly,
figure out
let
where
us
they
know.
work.
Like, how far have you gone for revenge? Like, have you? I know this girl. Honestly, I like stopped hanging out with her because like she used to do weird things, like to like get over people. Like, she signed her ex up for like SugarDaddy.com and like all these things, like put his actual number on there. Like, I think that's crazy. Well,
I
she
don't-
was.
I don't got that
no,
much
no, no.
time.
Hold on. She wasn't a friend. She was like an acquaintance. But like I was definitely looking at her sideways. I was like, that's a lot of effort. Maybe go to therapy instead.
Literally. Okay, so I matched with this girl on Bumble BFF, right?
Yeah.
And I decided not to
my
hit.
God.
I decided this is before
no
you.
new friends.
I decided not to, I hope she's not listening. I don't think she does though. But I decided not to be friends with her because I was watching her story on Instagram once and she was on the highway going to work and a guy like cut her off, or no, she cut a guy off and he like pulled up next to her, was flipping out, cursing her out.
Yeah.
And she gets to work. She gets this guy's license plate. She ends up finding out where he lives.
No.
She goes to a store, gets eggs, and
no.
eggs his house. And mind you, this is over like road rage. And I'm just like,
God.
I'm like, that is, and I said, oh no, I can never hang out with this girl. That is insane.
That's exactly how I felt because this girl was like like she just slipped it in as a joke and I go, what else crazy you got? It was like a group setting and I'm like, nope, we cannot go further.
Nope.
And
God forbid you said no to brunch.
No, imagine. No, but like I seriously am just like we've done this. Like we've seen people sus like stories and posts and we're like judging them and we're like, no, that's not somebody we want in our circle or like as a representation of us.
100%. Like if you're making fun of like a person and you think it's funny, like that's not cute to me.
Yes. And like I had a friend who like, okay, she maybe didn't do anything like to a person like egging a house, but like she would film people and make fun of them. Like they would just be going into a store or like just like laying by the pool and she's mocking them and posting it on her story. And I'm like, nope. Not friends with you. Like that's nasty work. I didn't like that shit.
I can't do mean girls.
No.
Like I just like they think it's funny, but I'm like, that's not cute.
Yeah.
And then to have the balls to story something that you look crazy, I'm just like
no.
Like this girl gave us a day by like journey. Like
if you're not hiding that, what are you hiding?
Girl.
That's
and then
crazy.
I'm like, you know what? She got a man and everything. I'm like, that man must love you for you because I would be like, that is unhinged.
No, that is so unhinged. And like, did your family call you and check in? Like, sis.
Yeah, where are your friends and shit? I was like, I don't even know you, but if you're my friend, I'd be like, bitch, you better delete this shit. You look crazy.
That is wild thornberries.
You have too much time on your hands.
Do not approve. By the way, you look Gorgina.
Thanks, I try.
Love your hair. Can I ask you a personal question?
Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna be attacked. I can tell. Attack me, go ahead.
Tell the people, Amanda, how many hair curling tools do you have?
It's TikTok's fault.
Gadgets and TikTok.
Okay.
Gadgets aplenty.
Okay, so
gadgets of tools.
Well, if you think about it, you need a curler for like different barrel sizes. You know, I have a really, really thin one if I want like these little little curls, which I never do because I look like a fucking poodle. Yes, I have different size ones. I have a Marcel curler, which I don't know. I just saw some hairstylists use it, and honestly, it's a lot more difficult than it is. I have the crinkly one. I have the one that's automatic.
No.
I have some straighteners that can be used as curlers, and that's why I bought them.
No. There needs to be an intervention. Like this is it, actually.
I think I have them all.
Anytime Amanda's scrolling on TikTok, I get so nervous because like we are so synced up like as besties and business partners that like my algorithm is hers. So I get so nervous when like I see a new thing on my algorithm as I'm swiping, another hair tool. She will get curlers that like, okay, maybe there's one or two that like do different size curls, but like the majority of curling tools that she has and she's bought on the fly because she's seen them on TikTok, they all do the same thing. They all achieve the same look. Never have I seen her and been like, that's a different curl. Like they all look like this. And I literally,
how does my hair look today? I use a different curler than I usually use. Or does it look the same?
It looks, it's just doing the same curl though.
This is the Marcel curler today.
I love it.
I haven't used it in like 2 years.
It looks gorgeous. It looks just like all your others, and I love it because you're gorgeous, and so is your hair, and it looks nice when you curl it. But like even when you were moving, and you were like, you brought out this big, it was like a suitcase, and you had like all these tools in there. That was like fat. What was it? The beach wave or beach comb? I
still need to try and give that away because I don't use it.
Yeah, well, you don't use a lot of them, honey. And last night you sent me a story of you, like a little, like
I don't even remember what I sent
of you, or 2 nights ago, and you had rollers in your hair. And I said, this bitch must be stopped. When I saw the rollers, I almost chucked my phone across the room because I was like, what else will she try next?
I blame TikTok. Some girl did her, so what she did was she did her hair, she put curlers in, she did her makeup, and then she took the curlers out, and her hair looked so good. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on Amazon and get some. And I tried to do it, and it was really hard. And I don't think I'm gonna use them.
Add them to the pile.
Ugh.
Like what?
Do you want them?
Just like no. I'm happy with my one curling iron, and I have rollers, and those are the two things I have. The rollers are like, okay, and I don't really use them, to be honest, but like if I don't like want to sit and do my curls, I'll put them up and try it. But like my hair doesn't stay with anything. I need to use a curling iron. That's what I use. I have one. It's the Babyless. I love it, and that's it. And like it's like to the point where like she's tried to convince me and bring me into this world of her delusion. I go over one time, like unrelated to curling hair, like, and I was, in your apartment. I forget what I was doing, picking something up, dropping something off, whatever. I come by, and you're like, I got a new curler. You want to try it? And I'm like, you fucking crazy bitch. And you were like, no, it's different.
The viral one.
It's different. And you're like, it curls it for you. And I'm like, girl, so you take my freaking hair and you put it down this thing. And then all I hear is like, and like my hair is starting to curl. My hair gets stuck in it. And you're like, and as it's curling itself around this thing inside this hole of doom, she's like, yeah. And I'm like, girl, what if it gets all knotted and tangled? Oh, no, it's not. It's like tangle free at this, at that.
It is.
She's like promoting this whole thing. My hair gets stuck inside. And then you're like, oh, you have long hair.
It's because she made me nervous. I even bought the one for long hair so you can use it. That's how much I think about you.
Oh,
it's the Timo one. Timo? You know which one? Everyone, it's all over TikTok.
Girl.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
No, they don't. And they don't support this. Even if you have like one or two.
I guarantee you there's people listening that's like, damn, I got at least 3 curlers. And if you don't,
and
you're
that's
lying.
fine.
Yeah.
3 is
I
fine.
have like 10. It's not that bad.
10 is crazy.
I don't even
because
know.
It's not even like, it's like, oh, if you have the one that's like does the mermaid curl and then you have a regular curler and whatever, you probably have like 15 in there, sis. Like we gotta.
Sometimes I just use my like.
We should open a store.
My blow dryer brush and use that to curl.
Yeah, and then what do you want for Christmas?
A Ninja.
You want a Dyson?
Oh,
yeah.
I also want a Ninja ice cream maker.
Oh,
babe. I was like, why do you know my list?
I'm like, I know you want a Dyson, so I'm like,
no, I want a Shark.
Oh, is that because of me?
Well, because it's cheaper.
Okay.
And they have a cute glittery version of it.
Oh, really cute. They have like pink. So I have the Dyson and my mom has the Shark. And like I've told people that like I absolutely love the Shark.
It's just
as much, if not more. And like so I feel like I've swayed people. However, I will say this. I use like the round brush attachment to dry my hair. For me personally, the curling add-ons like on the Dyson that people love, it doesn't do anything for this thick hair. Like it doesn't last. Like I have a theory and I see it a lot, people commenting it. People who have fake hair extensions, whatever, that shit looks gorgeous. Like it's perfect. But if you have natural hair, it doesn't hold the same. And like it's, it gets me really upset.
Beautiful thick hair though, which is nice.
Thank you. But like, and I like the round brush attachment.
Okay, so I'm going to try before
you
I
can
buy
try
it.
mine.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the Shark is fantastic.
Just to see if it holds. I just want to see if it holds.
Oh, if you want it to.
You like this fucking curler.
Bitch. You can't want it to curl your hair. You already have enough curling tools.
Well, it wraps it protects your hair. It's safe.
No.
Okay,
this podcast is over.
We need to move on.
You don't.
That's the only reason why I would get it.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, let's just move on.
Okay. Time to let me
this
live.
Rome wasn't built in a day. We'll work
I buy
on it.
curlers on sale, by the way. That's how they get
She's
me.
like $5
really good deal.
coupon for
Literally, good deal.
300. Okay. So one thing that I will say, like aside from missing you like crazy this past week, being without my dog for a week,
bitch, I get it,
was so hard for me. And shout out to my brother for watching him.
Woo!
And doing the most because like he works in an office and he would get up at like 6 a.m., drop my dog off at daycare so that he would make it to work on time, then pick him up after work.
Girls, he's single?
Take him. Oh, my brother's the best
literally
man of life.
Yeah.
Like he is literally princess treatment all around.
He is
has
ready.
The best heart. He is 31, Greek. And
you get her as a sister.
Yeah,
like
hello,
come on,
that's the reason why.
You get to join
You
our
should date
family.
But he's dope and love him. But yeah, he like treated my dog like a literal baby. Like he gave him baths. Like he was washing even like his harness and his toys and stuff. He was like, oh yeah, I washed all his stuff.
He probably didn't even want to give cash back.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't want to give him back.
Once you get a taste of a dog, it's hard.
I was just like, oh my God. And it was the cutest thing. And I just felt such peace of mind. But like being without him was so hard for me. And I literally was like saying goodnight to him because I was in bed alone without my baby. So I would go to bed in the hotel and be like, good night, Cash. Like, even though, in spirit, he could feel mommy.
I talk to my new tattoo all the time.
But yes, Amanda got her pup tatted on her. So cutie.
I'm a crazy dog.
But this brings me to a story that I want to discuss with you.
Lay it on me.
Tom Brady cloned his dog. When his dog was elderly, he like drew blood to be able, and that
so
dog
the dog
has now
just
passed.
looks like the same dog.
No, that you take DNA and they clone it. So it's essentially like they take on their own traits, like because environment and whatever. But the dog is like DNA wise, like they draw blood from the dog before they do a blood draw. I don't know if they need to do any more other swabs. But from what I understand, the company literally, like they take DNA and they recreate your dog and physically it's the same dog. And Paris Hilton has also done this. And I've looked it up. It's between 50,000 and 100,000. I mean, to them, it's nothing to recreate their dog. But is it obviously the same exact dog? No, but physically, yes.
Not very godly. Like satanic. That's so satanic. Like, it's not like it's like cloning a person.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like unethical.
I have a lot of thoughts. I love my dog. And the idea of like being able to have my dog the rest of my life is like awesome. Mm-hmm. But then
it wouldn't actually be Enzo because it's just him like created again.
But then like spending all that money, there's so many dogs that do need, like, why can't you just love or give another dog a good life? Rescue. If you're going to do that, you better rescue like 5 dogs to make up for it.
I honestly think you're such a good person. Like when I heard this, I was like, fuck yeah, I would clone my dog if I had the money. Like I felt that way. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is genius. But like, obviously, yes, I would like rescue dogs, but I still am like, but just to have my baby, but like, it's not your baby. So I get it. I'm just surprised that you're not like,
I love Enzo and I love the life I gave him, but I would love to give that to like every dog if I could. But I also think about it like, he is my child. And if I had the chance to clone my child, like that's, like I think about it too when people, it's unfortunate they can't have kids. Yeah. Where they can look to adoption or they have like other things where they can try other things. So I look at it like that where like, I feel like I would need to like, God would be like, okay, we're going to clone your dog, but you better do something good to make up for.
No, that I get. But I think like, you are like, that's the correct answer is to like just not clone your dog and like help out other dogs. And like selfishly, I'm just like, no, I need to clone my dog.
Like my dog needs to live
but I know that you
live.
have the right answer. Like that's the right answer. Like I would let the crazy creep in for a second, but like, the truth is that's the right path. But like, what a crazy thing that people can actually do this.
I mean, also I don't got the funds for it, so I say that, but
no, I know. We're theorizing.
You know what it is? I watch a lot of like those Facebook, TikTok videos with people that like adopt dogs, especially older dogs.
All the time.
And I'm just like, there was like one dog, and I know we don't like to talk about sad dog stories, but
please,
it was a Chihuahua that was abandoned by its family, left in the yard, and it was like a 16-year-old dog, like, and this lady took it in, and it took a while to get comfortable with the family. Yeah. But it just, after like a year, it was like perfect.
Yes.
And it was, beautiful.
It's so, I follow like a lot of dog accounts like that where like, it's like, but like always happy endings. Like there's this one dog I follow, Ziggy, and he lives in New York City. And he's like 10 years old. She adopted a senior. And he was like, his hair was like not full and like he was a little ratty looking and whatever. She took in this dog and he looks like a puppy now. Like he is just so fluffy. He looks like he's Cash's age. Like he's so happy. He's so he has like the best life. He's an influencer now. Like he's living the dream and like she gives him the best life possible.
Ugh.
I literally follow these accounts. Like, I feel like I know these dogs, and I'm just like, you love to see that.
You know, it's funny. Like, I've grown up with pets my whole life. And until I got Enzo, I was very like, a dog is a dog. It's a pet. It's not.
Yeah, you
and now,
projected this on me.
If anyone is literally like, he's a dog, he's not your son, like, you shut the fuck up. He's my son. Like, I will compare him to a kid because he is my kid.
Yeah.
He's my firstborn. He's tattooed on me. I love him to death.
Yes.
And it's just, you know, so when people say that, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
And also, I think there's a lot of people who talk about, like, when they have kids, like, they're like, just wait, you're going to abandon your dog. Like, when you have a baby, like, you'll see, like, no.
Never.
I'm sorry. I can't understand that. Like, I know I don't have kids yet, and, like, God bless you all for having, you know, your babies and your pups, but, like, that would be so heartbreaking to, like, just, like, you know, you kind of, like, neglect your dog because I don't know, like, that.
No, I look forward to Enzo and my kid, like,
people
bonding.
give up their dogs, you know, because of it. I'm
Sometimes,
just like, oh
like,
my God.
sometimes I, like, if your dog, it's hard because some people have dogs that are not good with kids, and I would
that's
never
an
put my
extreme
kid.
case,
Yes,
but,
that's
like,
the only exception where it's like it's hard. But I would make sure my dog is rehomed well. I'm not going to put that dog before my kid's safety. That's the only exception.
Of course.
That's the only exception.
Of course,
But
if your
besides that,
dog is,
no.
like, all of a sudden aggressive.
If you think if it's too much of a responsibility to have both, then you should have never gotten a dog.
100%. That's exactly the point.
And the last thing I'll mention is I'm such a crazy dog mom. Like, yesterday, me and Alina were talking. I'm like, you know, I wanted to do something today, but, like, I didn't want to do anything without Enzo.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm tired of going to restaurants with him. Like, I'm tired of dog parks. Like, I just want to, like, go to, like, a movie theater with my dog and just, like, watch a movie and, like, but I don't want to leave him.
Yes. No,
and it's hard.
I feel the same way. And I will, like, sometimes not go places because I'm like, I don't want to leave him today.
I get it.
And it's just, and I stayed in all weekend because I was like, I left him for a week. Like, mommy's not doing anything all weekend because I have to be with my baby.
I always remind Nico, which is my boyfriend's, and I'm like, give him a kiss goodbye. Like, I'm like, I'm like so obsessed with Enzo. I'm like, give him a little piece of chicken.
Yeah.
And then he's like, you're a little crazy with your dog. And then I'm like, just think about how an amazing mother I would be.
Yes. How a man treats a dog is so important.
Yes.
And it's such a test.
Yes. He's a good dog daddy. He is. I'm just more obsessive. He's more like, okay, babe.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
He'll be okay for an hour. And I'm like, no, he won't.
Yes. Speaking of Tom Brady, Kim Kardashian, I'm just kidding. Oh, well, I'm just joking. But, like, also Kim Kardashian, when she went on Call Her, because I wanted to pivot to the next thing that I want to talk about. But, like, there, you know,
I'm like, are they a thing?
There's rumors, right, that they were a thing. So we just found out that Kim Kardashian failed her first attempt at the California bar. And I just think, like, the narrative has been so crazy with people waiting, like, making these videos, like, we're going to find out in a week if Kim passed or failed. Like, it's like, can we just talk about how amazing it is that she's Kim Kardashian? She's filming a reality TV show, a scripted TV show. Has multiple business ventures. She's this major celebrity. She does not need to be pursuing this. And it's like the pass rate was nearly only half, like almost, I think half of people failed. And it's the California bar exam, which is the hardest in the country. Like, I think that it's commendable. Like, I'm so tired of, like, this hatred projected on her just because she's Kim. Like, she doesn't need to be doing this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And when she does pass, we'll celebrate her.
Yeah. Like, I just, and I know you don't even, like, particularly maybe care for her. Like, obviously I love her, and that's fine. But I just think it's like, there doesn't need to be this narrative that it's like, oh, LOL, she's so stupid. Like, no, she came really close. And I think it's so commendable that she's pursuing this. And it's because, like, she has, like, this mission to help, like, with criminal justice reform. And she's like, I just really want to know, like, when I'm in the room, I want to know what everybody's talking about. I want to provide, like, she like talked about a time where, like, she had helped somebody get out, and, like, she felt like in the courtroom, like, she's texting people, like, what does this mean? What's this? What's that? Like, she's like, I wanted to know, like, for myself to be able to, like, create change and do these things. And, like, I think that's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't care for her, but I would never knock her accomplishments.
Yeah. And it's
Good
like,
for her.
I don't know why people have to make it this. It's so annoying to me that it's like, oh my God, like, she's so stupid. Like, of course, or we're going to find out that she failed, like, almost like celebrating it. And it's like, if this were a man doing all this shit, like, I don't think they would get the same thing. Like, this businesswoman made herself a fucking billionaire. She does not need to be pursuing her law degree. And I think the fact that, like, most people don't pass it on their first time, and you're taking the hardest one in the country, and you're doing a million things while studying, I think it's amazing. And I love what she wrote. Like, she made a statement, and it sucks because, like, now you have to announce it to the whole world. And it's like, just shut up. Everybody it was pissing me off, like, the way that people were saying it. But she made a statement, and she was like, I'm more motivated than ever. I came so close. Like, let's go. And I was like, oh, my God, I love that energy because,
she won't feed into
she should feel so proud. That's all I feel about it. I'm like, that's so fucking badass.
Yeah, and just to kind of talk about what you mentioned, but I feel like, people are so quick to attack women in, like, the eye of, like, media and everything.
Yeah.
Even with, like, Huda, like, Louis didn't get as much
Yes.
back. Like, you know, it's always like, why are we always attacking women?
Let's cancel Huda for this whole thing. And, like, Louis laughing first and, like, has everything to do with this live just as much as Huda, if not
like,
more.
The women hate is, like, disgusting. Like, I love to see women
just to
win.
Tear people down.
Even though I don't care for Shelly much, I want her to win. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to like someone or, like, care for them much to not want them to be happy and succeed. I want everyone happy. And and I would say a lot of it is women. Like, women need to be kinder to women.
Yes, I totally 1,000% agree. And while we're on the subject of our girl Huda, I do want to talk about, like, since our last episode aired, after Huda's live stream, Huda Beauty publicly denounced their partnership with our girl Huda Mustafa for over the live stream. And I just want to say, like, I'm very disappointed in Huda Beauty. I think that if there were a world where our girl Huda Mustafa said the slur, and partnerships, brand deals, we would be in a totally different, like, mental space about the whole thing. Like, it would be so inappropriate, so highly disappointing and wrong, and, like, we wouldn't want to associate with that either. But I think, like, Huda Beauty came in and was, like, this, like, older sister, like, almost, like, kind of, like, mother figure, like, bringing in this girl who's fresh off a reality show for only a few months and navigating this world. And this woman, like, took her in, not just, like, in a way where it's like, hey, we're doing a brand partnership, like, culturally, like, family. Like, they were doing all of these TikToks. They're of the same background. She rode even Huda Mustafa's, like, coattails. And it's like, when it benefited her, everything was great. And, like, let's go crazy blasting this, and, like, supported her like they were literal family. And it's like, you just, like, instead of being a role model for her, helping her navigate, like, teaching her, like, helping her
mentals
get better, and
yes.
also learn, like, hey, this is what happens. And, like, maybe that wasn't the best reaction, but, like, this is this world, and, like, I'm going to help guide you through it. And for someone who just recently faced her own cancellation, Huda Beauty was, like, taken out of
with
stores
Sephora.
for something that she actually herself said and did. It's like, you should know better. I just think it's so inappropriate that she just, like, jumped on this bandwagon to, like, she just felt
pressured and and gave society exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
My thing is, and I will say it point blank, period, this is exactly how I feel. Was her reaction appropriate? No.
Yeah.
Do I think she's racist? No.
Yeah.
And that's why I refuse to buy any Huda Beauty products, because I think, like you mentioned, that should have been a teaching moment. That should have been like, she's young. Like, you have been in this industry. You know what it's like to have backlash. And instead of helping her, you're tearing her down too. And so I don't care how good her setting powder is. I will never use it again.
And it's not because, like, it, in all senses of the word, like, racism is so serious. We do not condone it. But it's like, these people are weaponizing it to take down Huda. They're not trying to, like, make the world a better place. They're tearing down a girl, and then you're just jumping on the bandwagon. And that's the problem.
And even though I'm on a podcast, I will say it now, I won't speak on any social issues. And I would hope that my listeners will respect that. I want our podcast to be fun. I want to enjoy things. When there's things that we need to address that are serious, especially about people that we talk so highly about, like Huda, like, then we'll address it. But, I just want it to be happy, peaceful. Like, I deal with it. We deal with stuff on TikTok, social media enough. I want what we bring here to be, like, light.
We're trying to keep it, like, a safe space. Like, obviously, if there's like things going on that we really need to address, like, we will.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there's a lot of things that I just think, like, sometimes, like, especially specifically with cancel culture with certain things, like, it's gone way, way, way too
like
far.
all the Islanders feeling a need to speak up is like, why?
Yeah.
Like that's, like I feel like you're doing it not because you want
It's
to, it's because you
performative.
feel forced.
Yes,
Exactly.
and it
And I have
has
a problem with that.
nothing, and we have a problem with it because we do care about these causes. But then you're doing this like boy who cried wolf situation, or you're sitting here and you're just doing it in a performative manner rather than actually caring about the thing. I feel the same way about people who like go and dig up tweets from 20 years ago. You dug down that, you went that far, then I know that what your motive is, and you're just letting these people win.
Yeah.
So I'm
You're fueled by
disappointed
hate.
in Huda Beauty, Huda Katan for this. I really am. And like, instead of it being a moment where like you can help guide like a peer who's younger than you and like who's navigating this world and like aims to be better and all of that, like as someone who's gone through it personally, this could have gone completely differently. You used her for her fame when she was up, and you kicked her while she was down.
Yep.
And I don't agree.
And
with
we'll
that.
say it like people are valid to feel however they want. People want to be fueled by hate. Do your fucking thing.
Yeah.
I will not feed into it. I will not be a part of it. I'm not.
We know our hearts. We know what we care about, and like there's a difference between having a motive
for people to tell us that we still can't like Huda. Like I think that's
yeah.
I'm my own person, and I think what I think.
And like I also think too that like I don't like this world of like, we'll never be those people that are going to blindly follow anybody in every single decision. Like you can like somebody and not be like every single thing that they do. It's like, you're watching it and you agree with every single thing that they do. No. And it's also like, okay, one wrong thing and then you turn your back on them. I mean,
listen, if you ever wonder what I think about any situation, just watch Steph with the Deets. Everything she says, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
There's never she's not biased. She's very like, she calls people out on their bullshit.
Yeah, she's very straight with it.
She's straight with it. Exactly. If you see anything posted, just go to her page. Whatever she says, I agree with.
But I will say, I think that for this one, like, I think she kind of.
I feel like remember when.
I think she kind of thought that, like, Huda Beauty was in the right.
Okay, but I did like when everyone's releasing statements. What's the guy that said that went out with Huda for a bit in the island? And and they ended up breaking up, getting into it, and it was because
on Love Island.
Yes, the guy she was dating, I don't remember his name. The one that said she's like aggressive, or she likes to lead, or she's like JD. Okay, when they tried to force him to release a statement, Steph was literally.
That's when you see, yes,
yeah, I agree with everything she said there.
That's when you see how performative this shit is. You're calling on a black man to speak out against racism on black people. Like somebody who would be the victim in the situation. And it's like, you're now like, release a statement or you're like, what? He's racist against his own. Like, I mean, I guess that could be a thing, but like, he has nothing to do with the situation. It's pretty obvious where he would stand on something like this. He's not adding fuel to the fire. I love how he was like, if y'all want to follow me for like my food content, like you like to watch me eating and like doing things, like that's great. But like, I'm not going to sit here. And I love that because it's so fake. Mm-hmm. People feel so pressured to do it. Just because, and not because you actually care. That's all we're saying.
What did Steph say with the Huda Beauty stuff? I must have missed that.
I think she was a little bit kind of like acknowledging like this is the level that it like should be at.
Like, I don't agree with Huda Beauty. Like, you can do whatever you want.
Yes.
I won't agree with it. I won't support you anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, you want to feel that way, you're entitled.
Yeah.
Do what you want. Like, public forced you to do that, or maybe you generally did feel the same.
Yeah.
By all means.
Yeah. I think like with certain things, like I won't fall into it where I'm like, okay, we're going to like boycott whatever. But like, this is something it's so wrong. I don't like it.
I feel like, no offense, but makeup, there's so much makeup out there.
Yeah.
It's not like one of those things where I need this.
And I loved how her management like just stood beside her
as
they should.
Yes.
Like, as they should.
Yep.
And they were like, she took accountability, A, B, and C. Like, we're good here. Thanks. Goodbye. And I'm like.
And you know what else I hate about this world? People want to be so mean, so nasty. And then, God forbid, these people commit suicide. It's like,
yes.
Like,
and then what? Yes.
Yeah. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Why let it come to that? Just be kind.
I'm just
or
like,
shut up.
It's like, and it's now become like, oh, she said the slur herself. This is how people are acting. That's what I have a problem with.
My point blank period is like, the whole situation definitely was like insane.
Yeah.
And laughing, of course, I don't condone that. I thought that was a little messed up.
Yeah.
But I do not think she's racist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's move on.
Okay.
Selling Sunset. We saw the reunion.
You know, honestly, I
we
expected a lot
finished it.
more from the reunion.
Girl, something is going on where, like, I don't know, like, first of all, I think that I expected a lot more. The teasers for the reunion looked like it was going to be such tea, and I feel like they let so much slide and so many people off the hook, and, like, it just was weird.
I think Netflix needs to take notes from Peacock. Like, you guys need to, like, I feel like their reunions, their shows are just not quality like Peacock's
I think
shows.
that they were also, like, not letting, like, public opinion infiltrate like, they should, you know, listen to, like, what people are saying and take questions from viewers and, like, see what we really want to get into. Like, are we going to sit here and, like, have a million side quests with Chrishell and every single person there, and let's bring in Nicole just to address one thing and let her go? Like, the Mary stuff being tacked on the end, I feel, was very intentional. And then the way that they ended the season without the, like, they cut out, like, the last scene, whatever, for, I don't know. There's a lot of, like, rumors as to, like, why the season of Selling Sunset ended so abruptly and didn't have the final scene. Then they, like, tacked on her drama, which was a lot, at the end of the reunion, and they didn't address half of it, and it really pissed me off.
So even when Chrishell and Bree were, like, going at it, they cut them off to take a break, and I feel like it was just messy, but, like, not messy enough, and, like, I feel like I didn't get the closure I wanted with that, honestly.
It wasn't a great reunion. We can get into, like, all the things. I just want to say one thing. Like, the thing that made me the most upset with the reunion was everything with Mary and in this season. Like, I'm sorry, Mary, your microaggressions are showing. Like, why are we acting like Chelsea was the person that robbed you? Like, you would think from her reactions that Chelsea is she's sitting here claiming, and it's, like, such dangerous rhetoric that, like, Chelsea makes her feel unsafe. She's so terrified of her. And I'm really angry that at the reunion, they didn't even play, like, you know how they play a little recap and they ask you a question about it? They asked Mary questions about the flowers that Chelsea sent. Completely left out the scene where where Mary cried at the sight of Chelsea's name at Bree's party.
Insane. And I feel like everyone, kind of like you mentioned, is, like, babying Mary.
Yeah.
And it's like, you need to hold her accountable. Chelsea's reaction to everything would have been my reaction.
Yes.
I would have seemed so... Yes. It's like stupidity.
Yes.
It's like, what have I done to you? If anything, I'm guilty of fucking sending you flowers.
No, literally, it was so insane, her reaction to it, and she kept getting away with it, and they never called her out on her shit. And I saw her do this interview on this podcast. Mary was on it, and they asked her about it, and she's like, no, I wasn't mad at Chelsea for sending the flowers. I was mad at production for coordinating the flowers to be sent, like, to be manipulative, the flowers to be sent while filming. No, you weren't. You were mad at Chelsea. Okay. And you claiming Chelsea ruined this dinner that was supposed to be your dinner for your fire situation. No, you did that because you called her out at the table. And then how were you mad at production if when you saw Chelsea's name at Bree's party, she wasn't even there? You start this dramatic show of, like, hyperventilating, sobbing. Like, that's not you mad at production. Like, don't even try and dial it back. And she wasn't held accountable at that reunion at all. Nobody checked her, and I'm so pissed off about it. Like, that was the biggest thing that bothered me.
And I would say Chelsea's so strong the way she handled it. It was very, like, fuck you, fuck this,
God.
Which was great. And, you know, just to give Mary a little bit, like, maybe Mary's going through a lot. I don't fucking know. I just think they should not have had her on this season. I think she's mentally unstable. She just got, I'm going to be like, she just got robbed.
I don't give a fuck about her. Like, I'm so mad.
I blame production. I blame the fucking brothers. Why are you having her on the show when she's mentally unstable? She needs to be checked into she seems a little off. I loved her in the beginning of, like, the show.
Like, she's lost her mind completely.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, maybe
Let's not bash her so much.
No,
though.
I'm bashing her. Like, that was so wrong.
She seems like she's mentally unstable.
And then Chelsea sat there and she was like, I feel so bad for you. Like, I really do. And like, she was coming from such a genuine place, even at the reunion when she could have sat there and like been like, that devastated me to see like
No,
how you were
Chelsea
reacting
was
at the
good.
sight of my name. And she just sat there and she was so kind to her. And then Mary like came at her and she's like, well, you get the child support and you're talking out of your ass. You're wrong. First of all, you're
Bro,
loud and wrong.
when she said that shit, I would have thrown hands.
Loud and wrong. Like, I was
I would've
so hurt
thrown
for Chelsea.
hands.
Like,
Yeah.
I loved Chelsea this whole season. The
I liked
way
her
that
too.
she held herself in every situation, the way that she dealt with Emma, like she completely didn't agree with anything with Blake, but she was still like, you can talk to me. Like, I just feel like, and she's been through so much. She went through divorce. She's a single mom. She's taken on so much. Where there's no that she doesn't get an excuse. Like, she doesn't get a pass. Like, I don't know.
I think Chelsea's strong. She's good. Like, I don't think any of this will affect her. I'm happy she's in a good place. But her and Bree probably my favorite all season.
I don't even know that she's just holding it together, and like, I just think like it was such a clear difference between those two
I also
women.
feel like Chelsea doesn't hang out with people that bring out any side of her that she does. I feel like the show, obviously triggers them. Like, they're around people they don't want to fucking be around.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like Chelsea, like, she hangs out with people she wants to hang out with. I feel like I think she's
just
good.
really
and
rubbed
she's
me
in a relationship. She
Yeah.
seems happy.
I just think it really rubbed me the wrong way that like Mary was acting like she had to repel this person. Like, oh my
No,
God,
I get it.
I'm
yeah.
living in fear, and that just like really.
I think she needs to be Baker
How
Act.
could you let it literally like? How could you let this be a thing? Like, it just, and I don't think that they handled it right on the reunion at all.
I think the brothers really needed to like
yeah
tell her to leave
yeah
Chelsea alone.
And then it bothered me that like, in all the situations, everybody else's drama, Mary's like, yeah, like, why can't we just be like, get along and like all these things, like, exactly, like, let's be positive. And I'm like, you are the most dramatic ever, like, ever. Okay.
She's going through it.
Like, I feel for Romaine. Okay.
Nah, he signed up for that.
I don't know. So anyways, let's get into Chrishell and Emma. Let's do it.
I don't want
You
to.
don't want to.
I'm just going to say this because I don't want to harp on it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I would have been like Chelsea in the whole situation.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we've all dated toxic men. We all have
Yeah.
changed for a man. And while I understand Chrishell's frustration, I feel like personally, I'd be like, I can't stand your man, but you're my sis. And one day
Yeah.
I hope you wake up. And I don't want to be,
Yeah.
I think you can love someone from a distance, but still be there for them when they do open their
Yeah.
eyes and they do know what's in front. So it's kind of hard for me how dismissive Chrishell is with the thing, but also Emma is being fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what
when
Emma sees in this
every
man.
single person is on the side, including Emma in half of the things that she says, that this is like so wrong and toxic. Like when every person on every side is saying this, including your family, including your damn self, like, obviously, what are you doing? I think that it's a little different too for Chrishell because she's so in the weeds of it and like so close to it. And there were things that I've since heard Chrishell say that like he would make jokes and like threaten to abuse Emma and stuff like that. So like that becomes even more serious and scary.
Emma's agree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would probably push my family and friends away if they were like always like giving me shit on my, like, you know what I mean? Like, if this is what I'm choosing,
Yes. You'll push them away. But I think that I've lost friends in a situation with like a man involved on whatever side of the party, but like it will never be because of the man, but it will be because of like how you treat me as a friend or how you're acting. Like, I think that like people were like, yeah, like, for example, when Chrishell said the thing about like Emma going off to the Bahamas, you sent me that screenshot, and it's funny where people are like, yeah, I would choose Bahamas with my man over Beyonce too. Yes. That's fine and that's funny. But the thing is that she didn't know they're at a concert together. And then imagine you are and I are at Jonas Brothers and I'm like, I have to go fly to see my family.
Well, there were other people there. She wasn't left alone.
Now. Yeah, but
I also don't agree. I'll never
weird
agree.
thing.
I'll never agree with Chrishell.
But I also think
she lied because Chrishell's so hard on her. Because if I was like, oh, I'm going to the Bahamas, she's going to give her shit.
You just like left your best friend at the concert. I don't care who else is there. Like, and
the lying, yes, I get that.
Like,
I get Chrishell's
like,
side.
Then I would be like, you know what, fuck this friend. Like, also because I think the biggest thing, like I like Chrishell, you don't, so it's obviously going to be different perspectives of the issue.
Yeah.
But I think also the fact that like everything about that man, not only does she see like like her friend is completely changed and like all these things and she hates this man and like she needs to take a step back. But I think the fact that like everything that she is and stands for, like her and her partner G, that man like hates everything that she is, that I think is like it becomes personal. Like it blurs the lines at that point. Like everything she stands for, that man like and I don't even see it as like a political thing. I think it's like more of like a hatred thing. And I think that
I
she,
don't know.
I just think like I get it. Like if my man hated everything about you and your partner and like I was the
Well,
worst friend to you
I
because
would be
of
like,
it,
fuck that man. It's
you
like,
would also be like, fuck me. Like, girl,
well,
you would
yeah.
have every
No,
right
what I'm
to.
saying is like, I understand Chriselle,
Like if I
wanted
chose
just
him over you in every way and also
but how
what
do
he
we
stood
know?
for
But how
against
do we
you.
know that Chriselle's not exaggerating? Like, I feel like Emma would know her man. You think she's blinded?
I don't think she's exaggerating because I've seen the screenshots of
Oh.
everything he's posted and what everybody else has said.
And I also like feel like obviously I think like
And
Emma's
even
brainwashed.
Emma has said
But
that.
I also feel like Chriselle, like you're throwing more fuel to the fire. Like
Yeah.
going, I mean, her man is clearly immature. Like he posts shit too, like threatening to sue people. Like I think her man's
Threatening to sue
I think he's a
Chriselle.
fucking I know.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking loser. There's no doubt
Yeah.
about that. But I feel like
And
Emma
he's like,
has
that,
no
should I
support
sue the
system,
bitch?
and she
Like-
never will because everyone just deads
Yeah.
her. And I feel for her because
I do too.
I've been in a relationship where like I have lost friends. Definitely family didn't approve, but I was so blinded.
Yeah.
It took me to wake up one day on my own.
Yes.
And I feel like Emma will come to that, but till then, she's gonna do
Yes.
what she wants. She's gonna be with him, and I think Rochelle needs to keep her distance and let
yeah.
her fucking just.
I agree with all of that, and I feel
may be
bad
too
for
late.
Emma, and I think she's like this. She's a great girl, a great friend, a great person. Like
blinded, yeah,
like a
she's-
businesswoman. She has all these things in front of her, and she is blinded, and it happens to all of us. I totally get that, and I do feel for her. Everything you said, I agree with, but I also don't knock Chriselle for taking a step back, and I also think like some things she could have kept private that like she had seen, because like there are really serious things that like Emma's put up with that she's mentioned that maybe she should have kept quiet on.
Yeah.
So, but I just don't blame her also because it's like for your own mentals and like the fact that like he's so degrading on you and your partner. Like,
Yeah.
I also get that.
I feel like if I was Chriselle, the way I would have handled it is if I knew this man was very like against everything I believe in and
Yeah.
like stuff that's important to me, and Emma know that stuff is, and like she's just
And
letting
she's
that
like,
shit
yeah,
slide.
yeah.
Then I would just be like, listen, do your thing. I can't be around you guys. I
Yeah.
do not want to hang out with you guys. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't like, or like I'd be like, I just don't want to talk about him. Don't
Yeah,
tell me what's going on.
yeah.
But like if I'm at dinner and it's
But
me,
we'll
you,
be
and
cordial.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
and you're throwing jabs about my man,
Yes.
and we're not even talking about him, then I'll be. So I feel like those conversations
agree.
really annoyed me. But I think she just, if she can't control herself to say shit like that,
Yeah.
you just don't be in the same space. As
Yeah.
her. And that's how I would. I would
Yeah, it
say it
could've
off
been
socials,
softer.
let him embarrass himself on his own.
Yeah.
and that's it. I think it should just.
I
like,
agree. She
don't give
could have
energy
handled
to it.
it better. And like I really didn't like when she said that like, the line in the song that like, like that's extreme.
Emma looked like she was about to cry.
Yeah.
I felt
It's
bad, yeah.
extreme. But like Emma, get yourself up out there. We'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Chelsea sounds like and I like how Chelsea addressed everything.
Yes.
She was like, when she said
She
they
goes,
broke
when
up.
you gonna come back? When you going
Exactly.
back next week?
Exactly. Yeah. So I feel like Chelsea's like, you being Delulu, that's on you. Like
Yeah.
she tells her, I don't
but
like
she's
him.
not she wasn't the friend that Chelsea went to for that Emma went to.
She told Chriselle
she's
too
a-
much, it tainted it.
Yeah. But I think that I do agree that like
It
Chelsea
sucks
was
their
handled it.
friendship ended.
You would wish that Chriselle would have handled it the same way. It is really unfortunate.
And honestly, I feel like Chriselle just has that personality where she'll say what she's thinking, and
Yeah.
that's just who she is.
Yeah.
And that's that, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's
Yeah.
just hard
Mm.
when you hate your best
Yes.
friend's man.
Also, moving on to another order of business, Nicole. I was
Do we
done-
have to talk about
Wait,
it?
no. It was, and she posted this thing, and she's like, everybody that's coming for my hair, like, it's it's something called a topper, it's like a partial wig, because she said like she had gotten her hair bleached and it like fried off, and she's like, it's a blah 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 blah, and it's like, no, girl, people don't care. She's like, why can't people wear wigs? Why can't people have toppers? Why nobody said nobody can't have
just
a wig.
crazy.
They're just telling you different color, different length. That's all they're saying, sis. Like, stop victimizing yourself. She loves that.
Nicole.
I can't stand her either.
She takes no accountability at all.
But everyone seems to always still let her slide. At least like at the reunion, they were like, "Girl, just fucking apologize."
It's not hard.
She's like, "Well,
do you think you would you believe my apology? Do you think I should apologize
let
to
me
you?
ask you this. Well, let me ask, were you hurt by this situation? Do you really need to ask her that, bitch?
Screaming.
I was like, you're so stubborn. You're so out of control. Where's your husband? I was dead that they sent her in and sent her out. I was like, that's
Let's see how Nashville. Good luck.
Oh my God. I hope they don't have like a spinoff in Nashville.
And give her own office.
She's like teed up to like,
you know, she's one of those people too where like, I can't stand her, but also like, I would probably watch.
She did bring drama. So now, I mean, like, Chriselle's out.
Oh, we have to talk about the new girl.
Yeah. Oh, Sandra.
I think you keyed that girl's
She's gonna be fiery. She should be kept. She's gonna be a problem.
Did you really
starter.
key the car? I feel like you keyed the car.
She keyed the car. She keyed the fucking car. She wasn't even shocked at all. She's like, who's that? Like, I was like, oh, you acting.
When she does Chriselle's face.
She did it good. Chriselle is so funny when she does that.
Her facial expressions, I can't.
Oh my God.
Her face card does eat, though, I must say. Chriselle's beautiful.
Yes. But I think.
And the way she dresses, if I could go into anyone's closet, it'd be Chriselle's. Like, I love her closet.
Yes, I totally agree. Sandra is going to be a firecracker for sure. And I've seen her on social. She's definitely hanging out with like Bree. I'm like, they would be funny. I like it. I think she will be a problem starter in a good way, like good drama.
I heard they're bringing Christine back.
That would be great. That would be
I would
great.
love that. I heard
they need to do something big.
Because I mean, Chriselle's not coming back.
Christine, but I loved it. Like I loved her, like in a Brie way, but like in the Chriselle stuff, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, but it was good. It was good.
I always love my girl Christine. But yes, Christine. Don't get me wrong. Like there's times, but like
no, I hate it.
You know what?
But you love to hate her. She's so fire.
Yes, like I feel like there's times I'm like, girl, but then I'm also like, she reminds me of Brie. Where like they're savage.
No, she reminds me of Brie, but I wonder
savage.
What would happen if the two of them are in an office together. Like, would they be against it? Would it be like two like fires against each other?
I think they would be two like boss ass bitches that like respect each other's opinions and things. I feel like I understood why Brie and Chriselle like clashed a lot, or even Chriselle and Christine. I understood that, because Chriselle's very vocal, and if her mouth don't say it, her face will.
Yeah.
Whereas like Brie and Christine
was also like kind of unethical in certain things that she did. And it brought good drama, but I think that like Christine and Brie have like the same types of personalities where like if they're on bad sides of each other,
it's like World
War
III.
That shit would be crazy.
But I hope not. I love them.
But I know I do. But like I love Brie really. But selling the OC looks like it's gonna be good.
I'm excited for the new one.
Yeah, it looks really good, and it looks like
Alex is still being Alex. Did you see the little snippet? What do you think
know.
about the new girl? She's like,
I saw that. And I love how like they have to bring in, I hope it's as good because they always just like bring in the OC to be like, we have to like promote, like they never bring in Selling Sunset on the OC's reunion. Like
they might have to.
Yes, literally. They have to do this now because like they're trying so hard to push the OC. But like they brought in a lot of new people. It looks fiery. Alex can't stand them. So like it's gonna be drama. But also like it looks like I don't know how much I trust Alex. Like she's sitting there. It looks like she has like this happy relationship, and then that stupid loser comes back and it's like, oh, you were willing to risk it all. Yeah, like I don't know.
Tyler's engaged right now, so I don't know how long ago this filmed.
He's so crazy. Like I don't like him at all, but like I hope that like she, even if it's just for like the plot, like you can't keep a healthy relationship if you're like sitting here pretending to like toy the line with this guy while you're in a relationship.
Just because, I'm sorry, I don't mean to go off topic. It's kind of still the same. But like when they had their Girls Giving and Selling Sunset, bro, that was a year ago. Why is this coming out a year later?
Yeah.
Why does Netflix take so long?
No, they're so bad at this. So much has happened. And like...
Because now that I know Tyler's engaged,
Emma's had 3 more breakups and get backs. Like
literally
at the reunion, they weren't together. She's like, Yeah, so now they are.
Yeah, so with selling the OC, like Tyler and Alex's drama is irrelevant because I know he's engaged to another woman.
Yeah, no, it's like you're not going to be as invested.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. That's kind of like AD and Ollie, like when we watched Perfect Match. Like we already knew they're popping out a kid. Like at this point, like
Netflix,
do better.
can you hire us?
Yes, literally. Okay, and final thing is we're sorry that we didn't watch Love Island Australia.
We'll catch up.
We'll talk about it next week. We love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Please make sure to follow our Facebook group. It's Girl Please Reality NT. And then we're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast.
Thanks, guys.